Dude, welcome. Sorry, do you want me to take this, Vincent? Welcome.
You can go ahead.
To another Top 5 Dead or Alive episode. We're enjoying these episodes and we hope that you are too.
And if you're not, well, there's only like 3 or 4 of you, so we're not disappointing too many people.
But if you are enjoying it, click like, click subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what Top 5 Dead or Alive episode you would like to see. But for today's episode, and maybe even next week's episode, Vincent, because who knows how long this can take.
Surely this one can't take 2 hours like the last few. Surely.
We haven't done a lot of preparation for this one, unfortunately.
We have not. So it might be.
But as you know from the title below, we are doing Top 5 Dead or Alive fast food restaurants. Now we're a bit let's just set the ground rules early, Vincent.
Yeah.
Let's set the ground rules early. We're a bit lax on the term fast food. We're not just talking necessarily, you know, the major chains, the McDonald's, the KFCs, the Hungry Jacks / Burger Kings. We're just saying anything that gives you food that ain't from your house, really, and it's in a fast fashion.
So if you get the food in under 5 minutes, it's fast food.
Yeah.
So we're talking like burger joints that we enjoy around town.
We can talk burger joints that we enjoy. We can talk.
I mean, we're talking Mr. Worldwide here. You said you're going to put like.
I said there's going to be Americano things.
You're going to put 5 or 6 guys in here.
I could put 5 or 6 guys in
and the list is only up to 5, so I don't know.
But here's the thing, Vincent. My number one is controversial because it really technically isn't a fast food restaurant, but like the food that they're giving you is hot, fast, and fresh. You know what I'm saying? But it's also a sit down. But we'll get into that.
It's also sit down.
Yeah.
I mean, McDonald's you can sit down.
McDonald's is sit down.
That's right.
So Vincent, I know that you haven't prepared as much as I have. Would you like me to go first just to give you some...
Yes, please. While I'm actually...
Like, see, this is the research Vincent could have done like before we started. But
I didn't know what, fast food. Yeah, that's right. I don't know.
But instead Vincent's, he's talking all sorts of garbage. I mean, I initiated the garbage. But
I'm just looking up best fast food restaurants on TripAdvisor. Number 1 is Betty's Burgers, which is completely false.
No, that's false.
That shouldn't be in the list. There's 30 places on this first page, bro. It should be at least 4 or 5 pages deep.
Yeah.
We're talking $5 and you're getting like this many fries.
Bro, no.
You can count them on one hand.
You can count that many. Yeah, that's exactly right. And also, they're talking about artisanal burgers, and it's just like, bro, I can get this anywhere. You know,
artisanal.
Yeah. What is it? Artisanal. It's artisanal. It's artisanal.
No, maybe it is. I don't know. For some reason, when you said artisanal, I'm thinking like it's of the season. Seasonal what? Yeah, bro, it's summer. You're getting tomatoes. It's winter, bro. You're just getting asparagus.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Should we do top 5 seasons, but it's only 4?
Number 5 will shock you. Yeah.
That could be the episode today. All right. So, so my number 5 is a staple in the game. My number 5 is McDonald's. Now, Vincent, let me get into why McDonald's is my number 5 and why it's made this list. See how Vincent looked at me on the camera? Can you believe the disrespect?
It's controversy. McDonald's?
No, my number 1's controversy.
Yeah, but this is controversy as well.
This is controversial for you.
Yeah.
McDonald's is a staple because it doesn't matter where you go. If you're Mr. Worldwide like Pitbull, it's loud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's loud.
If you're Mr. Worldwide like Pitbull, you can still go and get yourself a quarter pounder with cheese with a Big Mac sauce on it, regardless of where you go.
So you're rating this because it's accessible?
It's absolutely accessible, but it tastes exactly the same wherever you go. If you go to see, the mistake that people make is they go to McDonald's and they try to try the new latest Angus burger, the fancy range,
like us,
like what we did in a future video. But here's what you really need to do: you go to McDonald's, you get the staples. You go there, you get your Big Macs, you get your cheeseburgers, you get your triple cheeseburgers if you're about that life. You get yourself a McFlurry, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you go here and you get trash, and you go to like the Philippines, you get trash. You go to Dubai, you get trash.
Exactly, but what is the trash?
But it's consistent.
It's
trash.
Consistent trash.
That's
exactly.
Right. You know what you're getting.
And to be honest with you, Vincent, if you're hungry after a flight, you don't know what you're going to eat. You got a little bit of time, maybe in a layover before another flight. You see a McDonald's there, you're like, bro, I could go a cheeseburger.
See, look, I had my first Big Mac in Dubai, which was breakfast for me. But there it was not breakfast, so I could get Big Macs. Yeah. Which I think in an airport, I think you can just get anything at any time.
Airports are one of those wild places where it doesn't matter what time of day.
I'm assuming the workers at airports, they're just going, bro, I don't know what time it is, but I'm cooking these hotcakes. I'm putting them in the microwave, I'm getting them out, I'm putting the whipped butter It could be like 3 a.m. and it could be 3 p.m.
Like sometimes it's dark outside, but that could mean either or.
That's
you
right.
know? Yeah. No,
You
I
never know.
understand that.
But yeah, I had my first Big Mac in Dubai, and I was eating it and I was going, bro, this is not good. But it was the only food that was quick because we had other stops.
No, absolutely. Now I know you're not a man of going out, hitting the clubs, hard styling on the club floors until your feet have like left grooves on the carpet. Neither am I, but after a big day's work, right? You're out there, you're just out.
Big day's
it's
work,
late.
hard styling at the clubs.
Yeah, bro. We've got friends of the show who would be hard styling at the clubs till the
That's their 9 to 5.
That's 9 to 5.
Like 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah. Different work schedules. You finish off a night like that with a cheeseburger, maybe get a hash brown on the side. It's hot. When you get them hot, it's hot. The chips.
When you get them hot, it's hot. But when you don't get them hot, well, it's not hot.
It's not hot. We found out the secret to getting something hot is to actually ask them to cut it in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into
Stay
that in
tuned
future,
for that.
future episode. But you go out there, it's going to be good. You might...
You keep saying
25 minutes later, 25 to 30 minutes later, you might be feeling that it's upset you. But McDonald's is universally and also universally good, but also universally consistent, and that's why it has to be on the list.
No, it doesn't.
It has to be on the list.
I'll admit that there are some things from McDonald's that are really good. Hash browns,
Hash browns,
hot cakes,
Yeah.
McFlurries.
Yeah.
They're the three things that I will get at McDonald's and actually enjoy.
How about soft serves?
Soft serve is the same everywhere.
Also, I forgot to say they got Grimace on the track. Remember Grimace?
They don't have them on the track anymore.
No, they didn't have any of those guys on the track. McDonald's need to bring back the mascots.
Well, they kept Ronald, which was arguably the worst one.
He is the worst one. Not even arguing. No one's arguing about this. They had the Hamburglar.
McDonald's would be arguing.
They would. They had the Hamburglar. They had like Mayo McCheese, right? You got issues with the sound still? They have Mayo McCheese. Do you remember Mayo McCheese?
Mayor,
Yeah, Mayo McCheese.
as in mayor, as in like the mayor of this province.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
Mayor.
Not Mayo McCheese.
No, sorry, Mayo McCheese.
Okay.
He was like a dude with like a burger face. And then they had that one that
How
was...
could they get rid of the burger face mayor?
And then they had that one that was the chicken. And then they had Grimace. They need to bring those back. We'd do a video if they were like, we're bringing back all the mascots. You get them as a toy. And if you get a golden Grimace, you like win like $1 million or something.
You win McDonald's. You just get McDonald's. It's like Willy Wonka. You go up in an elevator, but it's not. It just goes up to like the 3rd floor, and then Ronald's there and just says, "Here, bro, it's yours."
It's yours.
You got to dress up as Ronald McDonald now.
Oh, no.
That's the catch. You own McDonald's, so you're rich as hell.
Yeah.
But you're always going out there looking like Ronald McDonald.
So like you're just not getting any sort of attention from anyone that is like, that you want to get attention from.
That's right. Like
Yeah.
your family don't love you anymore.
No. And why would they?
Your kids left.
Like I don't, I respect all the people who do like, clown things, but I don't respect you personally. But like all respect in the world. But anyway, Vincent, obviously you didn't like my number 5, so I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Okay.
A man that hasn't thought about this until 5 minutes ago.
Absolutely not.
Trashing my number 5s.
Yep.
I thought about this.
Yeah, I did too. Just not to the extent that you did. So my number 5 is Carl's Jr.
Oh man.
Because if you've ever had hot chicken tenders from Carl's Jr., honestly, I don't think I've had fried chicken that is as good as Carl's Jr. Some places, but they're, much more expensive and not fast food.
That's right. Now at Carl's Jr., you have to ask them though.
Yeah, so this is the thing.
Yeah,
This is the thing.
tell
They're number 5 and not any higher, is because my partner and I we peruse Carl's Jr. But also, why is it Carl's Jr.? Why isn't it Carl Jr.'s?
Maybe the man's name is Carl's, like their last name was Carl's,
Yeah.
and like if your dad's name was Vincent, so you'd be Vincent Carl's Jr.
So what?
If your dad's name was Vincent and your name was also Vincent, your last name was Carl's, you'd be Vincent Carl's Jr.
Okay. Well, you've solved that.
Yeah.
We were thinking about that a lot. We're going, why is it not Carl Jr.'s instead of Carl's Jr.?
Yeah.
We're going to Carl Jr.'s.
Yeah, but like Carl Jr.'s, like, is it like the junior squad? Like there's a Carl Seniors somewhere?
That's what, well, anyway,
which sells like sustagen, like just strictly sustagen. It's because it's for the seniors.
That's right. It's for the seniors. Strictly sustagen. Anyway, yeah, that's. I didn't expect a logical answer to that, but you've given me one. So Carl Jr. See, now I'm saying it wrong. Carl's Jr. chicken tenders, top tier. They say this is true story. Right, true story. We went to Carl's Jr. on the other night, and our partner asked, "Hey, can we get chicken tenders? But can we get them cooked fresh? Because we don't mind waiting, but they're better when they're fresh. We don't want soggy chicken.
100%.
Throw your soggy ass chicken out and cook them fresh, like you say."
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Yeah, everything's cooked fresh." Bro, we hadn't even sat down. The chicken was on the table.
Yeah. No, and they put that on there. It's not even just something that they say. That's on their marketing. That everything is cooked fresh.
Yeah, but they can get away with that as a technicality because, technically, it was cooked fresh. It wasn't cooked rotten.
No.
It was cooked fresh.
That's right.
It's just been sitting there for about 45 minutes.
And we just chucked a whole bunch of preservatives on there.
That's right.
Yeah.
But once you get hot, fresh, fried chicken tenders, honestly, top tier. Absolute top tier.
The thing that I found about Carl's Jr. is when you find a good Carl's Jr. spot, like the one that you frequent. See,
we went to a different one this time and it was just as good.
Was it the new one that opened up?
Yeah.
Right.
One of the new ones. Maybe the one near your
nah, man. Not the one near my neck of the woods.
That one's trash.
That's 100% trash.
Yeah, okay.
That's 100% trash all the time.
Okay.
They say that on the thing. They said, yeah, it's cooked fresh, but it's 100% trash all the time. We cooked it fresh and we thought, man, this was trash, but it's already been cooked. So you just got to take it.
It's cooked fresh.
Their milkshakes and their cookie like ice cream. Have you ever had that? It's like the cookie sandwich.
I think so, yeah.
That's actually really good.
See, I didn't really like that when I had that. Basically, I'm saying Carl's Jr. is number 5 on this list because their chicken tenders are unmatched. Their burgers are pretty good. I would rank them above Hungry Jack's and McDonald's here.
Yeah.
I prefer their burgers much more than those, but I mean, like fast food burgers, they're getting so expensive now. You might as well go to an actual burger place and
100%.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to do the fancier style burger. But even when they're not trying to do the fancier style burger, sometimes they're just like, hey, we got this new Carl senior, right? And you go there and it's 2 buns with some sustagen in there. They're like, this is $14.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah,
it's expensive, and that they should just be scraping the bottom of the barrel, do their frozen patties, just chuck a whole bunch of sauce on there.
Oh, dude, that's all you need.
$5.
If you're going to a fast food restaurant, remember, you're not going there for like extreme quality all the time.
No,
unless we're talking about the next couple that are going to come up on my list.
Yeah.
Then you're talking about extreme quality. But no, I agree. Carl's Jr. is one of my favorites, but only the spot that you frequent most.
Well, just not the one that's near you.
That's near me, yeah.
Specifically not that one.
Not that one, yeah. But, Vincent, I'm going to get into my number 4 here.
Get into number 4 here.
This number 4 is only something that's maybe come into our neck of the woods in the last maybe 4 years. I know what this is.
This is Guzman y Gomez. Right, 100%.
Right.
I knew that was going to be on your list.
Yeah, of course it's going to be on my list. But I talk a lot of game about Guzman and Gomez.
I've got to have it another time.
Yeah.
I've been strictly like one meal out a week, and normally I go out with someone and we're not really like, but bro, let's go Guzman y Gomez.
You just like, let's go to Carl's Jr. for the chicken tenders.
That's right, exactly.
Because you know that it's going to hit.
I know. So you just got to ask him. You got to just give it back a few times. Bro, he's trash. Cook them again. Here you go. Get the heck out of here. Give me another one.
Yeah, they're getting paid $12.95 and you're throwing chicken tenders at them.
That's right.
No, respect fast food workers. They go through a lot, and they're literally.
Oh no, I'm always as respectful as I can.
I know you are. Yeah, but I'm saying for the people out there,
I'm just telling the people that I'm trying to be respectful.
If your McDonald's burger comes with pickles on it, you ask for no pickles. Just take off the pickles. Don't go back around to the window and be
unless you're allergic to pickles.
Oh, well, that's, yeah.
Because then you can't get any pickle residue.
You don't want the juice.
You want the juice.
No. So, Guzman y Gomez, right? This is a Mexican, a Tex-Mex restaurant, right?
Yeah, this is not a good episode. I'm starving already.
Dude, when we talk about Guzman y Gomez...
We might have to go to Guzman y Gomez.
When we talk about this, it will make you hungry. So, previously to this, we have Zambreros here in our neck of the woods. And Zambreros is decent. Like Zambreros is a good. When we were in uni, I would frequent Zambreros at least once a week.
Oh yeah, Zambreros was a good go-to because it was a fresh tasting burrito.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I still rate Zambreros as pretty high, but I felt that their meat was always like very fine. It was almost like it wasn't actually like there was meat in there. It was like, this is a thing that we call meat.
But did you ever get the meat? I thought you always got like pinto beans.
That's why I always used to get the beans. Because you get double beans, double rice.
You
get
got
the
that
block.
not for ethical considerations. You just got it for like stomach considerations.
Yeah, how am I going to get that for ethical considerations when I'm eating meat like outside?
I'm saying space? Just cutting back at any point.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Do what you can, even if it's something small.
That's right. Just because you're not doing it to the whole extent, bro. I don't compost everything that I throw out.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. Oh, really? Yeah. So what do you eat? Oh, no, just at Zambreros, though. I'm not a vegetarian.
Just at Zambreros. But sometimes I might get the pork because it's so good, Okay.
It's a white meat, I sometimes get it. It's nice for you, But, the whole ad campaign, get pork on your fork. Yeah, I'm about that. I don't eat pork. I don't dig on it. But Guzman y Gomez, I feel that they changed the burrito game within Southern Australia, because they use like actual chunks of meat in there.
Yeah, that's the Zambreros is more of like a curried meat,
right? Which
and
is
it's all pulled type of meat. You get
shredded
strips
and which I think I don't want to be out here talking about what's traditional Mexican cuisine and what's not, because what we're eating is not.
But honestly, at the end of the day, I don't care if anything is traditional cuisine or not. If it tastes good,
that's right. If someone made a gyros with like honey soy chicken and it tasted good, I'd be happy with it.
What are you gonna say, bro? Don't make this great food.
Don't make this thing that makes people happy. Yeah, stop doing that. No, continue to do that. I love. I can't
remember. Someone said sushi was cultural appropriation.
Who said that?
I don't know. Some famous person.
Maybe because they're talking about like California rolls.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's not get into that. I shouldn't have brought that up.
That's okay.
We're not intellectual enough to be.
Also, I don't know like the facts.
Yeah, neither do I.
We'd go after Matthew McConaughey. He did nothing.
Matthew McConaughey. No, I can't go over him. We use him in Interstellar.
He was. That's true. So Guzman y Gomez provides you with the full chunks of meat. They provide you with like actual beans. You got black beans in there, right?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Zambreros is like a bean paste. Yeah. It's not like it's a bean paste.
Yeah, it's the refried beans, which again I love myself some refried beans. But Guzman changed the game. It's not as necessarily fresh tasting and like zesty as Zambreros, but it's heartier. I feel it's a heartier meal.
Yeah, see, I think the main difference between Zambreros and Guzman y Gomez is that the Guzman y Gomez is a hot burrito.
That's right. Yeah.
Whereas the Zambreros is more of a colder, fresher burrito. Not saying it's not got fresh ingredients in Guzman y Gomez, GIG, if you will.
GYG.
GYG, yeah, but GIG, like it's like the one word almost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, that's me culturally appropriating Guzman y Gomez.
That's right. Continue.
But it's a fresher tasting because it's got more of the salad. Mm-hmm. You get the corn, you get the lettuce.
If you put the lettuce in there, there's lettuce in there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a lot of lettuce.
And I mean, I rate that.
Yeah.
But also Guzman y Gomez, you get nice rice.
Yeah.
Get good rice in there.
And it's hot. And the thing is,
rice.
The burritos are smaller at Guzman y Gomez, but in my opinion, sometimes Zambreros can be a bit too much. Like for me, I eat
they
heaps.
Put a lot of the salads in there.
That's
they
right.
pack in the salads.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is as well, Guzman y Gomez, they will do their burrito bowls as well, just like anywhere would do. But their bean to meat and rice ratio is done to perfection. At Zambreros, again, a great thing, but their salad game is too heavy in the burrito bowl, which is fine, but I don't want to just be eating lettuce. Whereas Guzmani's, they're like, hey, look, we know you like meat, we know you like rice, we know you like the beans, we know you like the queso sauce. Not that the queso sauce is that good, but we know you like the what's the tomato like? Chunks of tomato. It's called something specifically. The salsa. Yeah, the salsa. We know you like all of that. We're going to give you not equal ingredients necessarily, but enough so you can get the things that you want. They also have this Californian burrito there, which has like this awesome sauce, but they also put hot chips in the burrito as well.
Yeah,
and that changed the game for me.
That changed the game?
One time I got a burrito bowl and I was like, let me just get one of them like small Californian burritos. And I was like, bro, I should have got a big one.
Should have got a big one.
The other good thing about Guzman y Gomez is the drive-through. It's drive-through location. In certain areas, it's drive-through location. Sometimes I don't want to go into the place and get my burrito. Sometimes I just want to be
you're on the
in my
road
car.
a lot.
I'm on the road a lot.
So you're in the vehicle more often than you're not in the vehicle.
That's exactly right. Dude, you talk about sedentary life. I am the sedentary life. You know? In years to come, when they're talking about, all right, like what's the new thing that's worse than smoking? They're going to be talking about driving.
They're going to be talking about you. You're the example. You're in all the textbooks.
And there'll be like a photo
You'll be
of
getting
me.
royalties.
There'll be a photo of me at Guzman's like this. And I'll be holding grabbing the thing from the person.
Oh, man, bro. Can we take a break? Because
You getting hungry?
bro, I'm going to go to Guzman y Gomez right now.
Dude,
I haven't had it in a while. I've
Just
had it
think
once
about-
in SA. The other time is we had it in Queensland. And I remember that being good.
just think about, this is what I just want you to think about, because this is just good for me. I want to listen back to
My
this. and
salivary glands.
no, that's good. Just think
overdrive.
about taking a bite, right? As you come up, you see the steam come up. You look in there, you see the rice, you see the beans, you see the meat. That's why Guzman has to be number 4.
Maron.
I know. That's a Maron moment. That's a Maron moment.
That's a Maron moment. Okay.
You know, for you and I, we thought the tenders was the Maron moment, but this is the Maron moment.
Well,
you
at the
know?
moment, well, because I had tenders recently, that's still in my mind. I'm going, yeah, that was good, but I don't need it again. I don't need it again.
That's true.
I don't actually have any idea what my 4th one is.
So you just did 5. Well, I can do my top 5. I can do my top 5, and you can just like comment. But it's not like I told you yesterday.
No, I know. Let me just have a look at Google Places.
All right, well, you have to cut. You have to
I'll
cut
cut
these
this, I'll cut
Google
this.
Play searches out.
Google Places. And we're back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that ad break, first sponsor spot of the podcast.
Yeah,
If we had a sponsor spot, if we didn't, then we're still not getting paid.
yeah. So if you see a sponsor spot there, just be happy for us. If you don't, still be happy for us, but just in a different sort of way. Like you're proud of the effort that we're putting in. You know.
Okay, so my number 4
Okay.
is
You didn't take any time to think about this. It just popped out.
Oh
It
no,
wasn't even a big break.
I know the magic of cinema.
Yeah.
So number 4 is a local Adelaide joint.
Oh.
Local.
Yeah.
So if you're local, support your local. Mm-hmm. Check on your next door neighbour. Mamachau. Now, what cuisine would that be? You might ask.
I am asking.
The answer that I will give is they do bao buns.
Oh man, I haven't had a good bao bun in years.
I'm telling you, I haven't had a good bao bun in years. But then I went to this place.
You went to Mama's.
I went to Mamachau.
Wow. Get into what Mamachau's is. Get into where it is as well.
So, for those of you who don't know what a bao bun is, it's like a soft pastry, like a fluffy, I don't know, almost like a dumpling, a thick dumpling pastry.
Yeah.
With it's kind of like a taco, and you put meat in there and some sauce and some condiments and whatnot, parsley and whatnot.
Yeah.
And my goodness, this bao is unreal because a lot of places you get the bao and the actual pastry is, it's dry or it's chewy. It's not fluffy and it's not light. Mm-hmm. This place, my goodness.
They got the light.
You could just eat that. You could just eat that. But it's fast. You go there, you say, hey, I want this. It'll be like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Is it, I'm a fan of Sit Low, which I haven't been to since we were in uni.
So similar to Sit Low. I think it's much better than Sit Low.
It's much better.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. So look,
Pretty wild.
if you don't have bao on your radar at all, the viewer or you, check out Mamachau if you're in Adelaide, but also, check out the bao around town.
The local bao industry near you.
They do a really good eggplant bao, which is my favorite, which is fried eggplant. And it's crispy on the outside, and as soon as you bite it in, it's just soft and melts on the inside.
Right. They do a good soft shell crab.
Do they do soft shell crab? I'm not sure. They've only got 4 or 5. It's a small menu.
Right.
They do that, and then they do
that's what I love,
other
though.
salads and things like that. But my goodness, the chicken bao, sometimes you get it and it looks like a whole chicken leg. Boneless, obviously, but it's like the half a chicken.
So, bao
And
buns.
it's good fried chicken. So they've got fried chicken as well as, they've got pork belly. That's kind of the standards, pork belly. Mm-hmm. You get some tofu. I mean, even the tofu is unreal. Goodness me.
Yeah, yeah. So bao buns, right? They're not only like, you know, a light treat. Sometimes they're small. So you're telling me that these are actually
No, they're still fairly small.
But because they give you a decent amount of meat in the middle, it's a nice
Yeah,
fill up.
so they do, you know, 3 for $13 or something like that, or 3 for $12. And that's a lunch.
Yeah.
That's a good lunch. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's perfect amount for lunch.
Man, I haven't had some good Asian food in a while. I haven't had a sit down Asian lunch in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's because you're out in the suburbs.
I'm out in the suburbs. Is not, you know.
So you can't really go sit down and have lunch. You need to do these ones. Guzman y Gomez. Thank you for my burrito, sir.
Yeah, I do need to do those ones. But also, you know, sometimes I just need to say, hey, look, give me a break. Let me go.
Let me do a whole yum cha.
Oh.
Let me do a 1.5 hour sitting of yum cha.
Just by myself.
Just by yourself.
Oh, dude. Do you remember one time we went to Yum Cha together?
No.
That was absolutely unbelievable.
Okay.
It's the first time I ever went to Yum Cha and the only time I ever went to Yum Cha.
You only been to one yum cha once?
I've only been to one Yum Cha
I'm
once.
telling you, yum cha. I can imagine you being at yum cha as an individual, you know, one person. And
Yeah.
You've just got like a round table. And they'll come in and, you know, they come around with the trays and they go, hey, would you like some, you know, barbecue pork rib? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Would you like some prawn and chive dumplings? Yes, please. Would you like some? Right, I haven't said no yet. Just put it on the table.
If it's something I haven't tried, it's coming on the table.
It's coming on the table.
Yeah, dude. And that could be a video.
That could be a video.
Yeah. Just me in a Yum Cha restaurant.
Just eating yum cha.
And you just film it.
Yeah.
You'll be salivating, but it'll
I
be
know.
good.
I'll be sitting opposite you, just filming you.
So you said they do like a rice bowl or
Yeah,
lettuce,
I think they
a
do
salad bowl.
Vietnamese style salads. I haven't had them because the bao are just too good.
The bao just takes over.
I'm not going there getting not bao.
Yeah. But do you ever get a banh mi? Like, do you ever think about just, I want a banh mi?
I don't really like banh mi.
Are you not a fan of banh mi because the bread is too overpowering?
Yeah, I just feel like, I mean, I've actually been to Vietnam, so I've actually tried it from the source.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, but for real, the ones in Vietnam, they're so much lighter. They're like a baguette roll.
Yeah.
These ones you get the big bread. I don't know. I just don't like a whole bunch of bread. Yeah.
I went to this place and I can't remember the name, but it was on King William, right? Here in Adelaide. This is another local reference. But
In the city or Unley?
Unley.
Okay.
And the bread was so light
That's what you want.
It gave you a vessel for the food. It gave you a vessel
Yeah.
for the meat and the insides. And I was like, we waited for ages for this Vietnamese roll. So I was getting a bit impatient as well.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't say anything because you got to respect your workers and whatnot. But I was getting a bit impatient. And then when we got it, I was like, hey, this
Take
is
longer next time. You can take as long as you want. If this is what you're producing.
It was a necessary evil.
Where is that place? You know, we'll have to have a look because
We'll have to have a look and maybe even we'll have to put
all the banh mi that I've had in Adelaide have been severely under what I've had in Vietnam, which, I mean, you expect that, but also they're completely different. I mean, they're westernized.
Yeah.
But the Vietnam ones, you could have one and that's good, or you could have two and that's a good solid meal.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
And you know, this is the challenge that a lot of people have with the Australian-based banh mi's is that some people are just ripping off the bread because they're like, this is too much bread. I've got to take some of this out so I can actually get some of the insides. But dude, I never knew I liked pate so much. But a pate on a banh mi is...
Yeah, but pate is not good.
But bro, I don't care. A pate on a banh mi, I'm like, bro, what is this thing? I didn't even know what it was.
I got to say, bro, I was like a vegetarian sometimes. You can give me some pate.
Dude, you can. And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I'm just having a look at my phone because I've got my number 3 waiting.
Number
here
3,
for me.
okay.
Are you ready for it? Have you got any other thoughts, Ari? Or
Nah, just check out that Mamachau if you're there. It's on Grenfell Street.
yeah,
Perry Street. It's on Perry
Perry
Street.
Street. I might have to go to
In the
Mama's
city.
house
Oh, it's so good.
in like 4 years
Yeah.
when I actually go to Grenfell Street again.
Yeah, that would be good.
Or Perry Street.
Yeah.
So my number 3, sorry, we're traveling over the seas, man.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be like
we're
In-N-Out or Shake Shack or Five Guys.
Dude, why are you going to like steal thunder from me?
Because I want to. So then it's my
You,
thunder.
you've come in with no research,
Yeah.
no background information.
So I'm
and now
trying to make you feel worse, you know? So it doesn't feel like yours has as much of an impact.
Well, my number 3 is Shake Shack.
Oh, see?
My number 3 is Shake Shack.
It's all me, guys. Top 5 fast foods easy.
He actually gave me my whole list. You gave me my whole list, didn't you, bro? You're like, look, just take my list and I'll
That's
think about it on
why.
the
That's
fly.
because I thought it was so easy. I'd do 10.
Yeah. So Shake Shack is a lot of the time people compare it to In-N-Out. Now, from our perspective, right, In-N-Out, from what we've heard and what we've seen, In-N-Out is like the GOAT tier of restaurants, of fast food restaurants.
I have no real knowledge. I mean, people just say, yeah, this is good, this is good, this is good.
What I'm saying is, from what you've heard,
I've heard that In-N-Out and Five Guys is good.
In-N-Out and Five Guys.
They're the ones that I can remember hearing that they're good.
Yeah, and apparently Five Guys has opened up in New South Wales.
That's good. So in 6 years when they have no cases, we can go over there.
Yeah, that's right. So when I went over to the United States of America, I tried In-N-Out. Now, I only tried it once, so I can't just say it's a bad place because I only tried it once. Maybe
Let's just say he was In-N-Out.
I was In-N-Out, but I wasn't because it was packed. That place was packed whenever we looked at it. Whenever we walked past it, it was always packed.
That's wild.
One time we went in there, and now they're a place that say they do things fresh. They cut up your fries. They're hand cut fries. They chuck them in there like fresh while you're there.
Hand cut fries, is that before they make them?
Like they got the potatoes, they're cutting them up.
Okay, I'm thinking because the way you said that, I was thinking they cook your fries and then they're cutting it for you, so they're easier for you to eat. So you got little fries.
Let me just cut it up because it's a bit hot, so I'll cut it. They're blowing on.
Try that one
because of the Rona, they had to stop blowing.
That's right.
But I didn't enjoy my time at In-N-Out. I was so hyped up for it, and it wasn't just the hype that affected it. It was the fact that I got my burger and my burger was cold.
Okay.
Now, that's going to happen when you've got literally 100 plus people there.
That's nuts.
And also in the line waiting. That's going to happen. That's 100% going to happen. Now, from that experience, I was like, you know what? In-N-Out's not that good. So I didn't rate it that much. And I was like, I've heard Shake Shack's okay. I'm gonna go try it. We went to Shake Shack, and it wasn't even that I was hungry. We went there for a light snack before going to a show and then going to dinner after the show. And we went there, man. I just wanted to stay there. I was like, forget about the show.
Forget about the show. This is the show.
So what it comes out is, it is fast food in every sense. There's nothing fancy about it. You got crinkle cut fries, right? You know that they're not hand cut. No one's doing the crinkles in the potatoes, right? The thing that sold it for me, it's a smash burger. So similar to our Nord burgers here, whether it's that not crumbly as such, but that finer texture of burger which almost melts in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean here on Nordburger they smash it too much, bro. This is just dust. You're just getting burger bits in there.
You ever heard of bacon bits? But this is burger bits. That's what you get. So it's 100% dust here. But when you get your burger, right, it comes with a Martin's potato roll. Now I thought, what is it? What is a Martin's potato roll? I heard the thing. I was like, am I literally going to get a potato here? Like, is that what I'm getting?
It's just a baked potato. No fillings or anything. It's just a baked potato.
And you just got it. Like, I was like, is this like, do I eat it? Do I put it in my burger? The Martin's potato roll is the bun. Now this is like a steamed soft bun.
As in, that's the actual bun of the burger.
The bun of the burger.
Oh, okay.
This is like a steamed soft bun. And when I took a bite of this bun, I got transported to another place.
You were there with Martin.
Who's Martin? But I was there with him.
You were there with him.
Yeah, I don't know who Martin is. Who's Martin?
Didn't you say Martin's potato roll?
Sorry. I'm thinking, you're talking about Steve Martin, you're talking about Martin Lawrence. Like, do they enjoy this fast food as well?
Yes, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and the potato roll.
The potato roll.
Men in Black 3, isn't it? Or Men in Black 3?
Bad Boys 4. Bad Boys 4, bro. So, you're right. No, I was there with Martin, and we were just on soft pillows. It was very similar, but much better than you know the steam buns that they have at McDonald's on their Filet-O-Fishes. So on their fish burgers, they have a steam bun, which they don't have on any other burger.
Oh, is it a different one?
And it's like a soft, like you push it and it just comes back up like a marshmallow, right?
Yeah.
When I had this with my partner, I was sitting there and I was looking at it and I was like, is anyone else experiencing what I'm experiencing here?
Has anyone gone to congratulate Martin?
Now, I should also say the burger that I got was simply the patty, some tomato sauce, some mustard, and 2 pickles on there.
That's
right?
it.
Like that, and some cheese. I just got a traditional cheeseburger, right?
Yeah.
That's all it was. But that small burger alone was like, made me think, why is this not a staple where I come from? Why can't I walk down the street and be like, you know what, there's Macca's, but there's also Shake Shack here. I'll go to Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Right? I did have their shakes. I can't remember them being like, especially anything especially crazy. But that Martin's potato roll was a revelation. I think it was the roll. I almost said like, hey, look, I don't know what the TSA is going to say, but can I take a couple of bags of them rolls and just put them in my suitcase?
See, I've had Shake Shack before.
Yeah.
It was in Dubai Airport, not the same terminal that I had McDonald's, because they got about 3-4 terminals, and you need to take like a train, a bus, and then a plane to get to the next one. So on the way back from our trip, it happened that we were in the terminal for Shake Shack.
Yeah.
And the reviews of this Shake Shack in Dubai Airport would, we'll say like mediocre, like 2.5 stars.
1 stars. Yeah.
Which for a Google review, you're looking at that, you're going, this place must be garbage.
If you see a 2-star on a Google review, never expect it to be any good. Never expect it to be like, oh, maybe it's just, they get hate. Maybe like someone doesn't like them, so they're doing, nah. If you see 2 stars on a Google review, you leave that place.
Leave that place. But we didn't leave this place.
Where else are you going to go?
I don't know if it was 2 stars. It was like 2 to 3 stars.
You might have to take a plane.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'd already taken the plane over there.
I know. It would have been wild.
So we thought, oh, you know what? Shake Shack. It's American fast food. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Bro, it was good. I don't remember the Martin's potato roll.
Right.
Martin's might not have been in Dubai for this one.
I don't know if there's a Martin in Dubai.
But my goodness, it was good burgers.
Yeah.
And yeah, the smash patty. I mean, I don't like just a cheeseburger. I prefer a bit of lettuce, a bit of tomato.
Yeah.
I remember Shake Shack being really good. So
also, apparently they have a secret menu item which you can ask for, which sounds insane. I don't know if I'd like it, but I do love peanut butter. It's called a goober burger or something like that.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah.
And you can get peanut butter, like a peanut butter sauce on your, which I think would be like good, because when you think about Thai food.
Oh yeah, satay.
Satay, the Vietnamese, like the peanut butter on the beef, like that's good. So I could only assume that it would be tasty.
You could only assume.
Yeah. But Shake Shack is my number 3. And look, a lot of it goes to Martin. So shout out you, Martin. If Martin's still kicking it, man, shout out you, Martin. Come on the show. We'll talk about the roll.
Shout out you, Martin.
Yeah.